He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love,
love. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is our review for What's Insecure Season 3, Episode 1. I'm so happy the show is back. Okay. It's been, the only show I'm probably waiting for is like Game of Thrones to come back on, but I'm happy with Insecure to be back for this next season, even though, as we know, Lawrence is not on this season, and I'm okay with that because, as Issa has said in her interviews these past couple of weeks, when you break up with someone, you don't see them that often, okay? And at this point in time, Lawrence is her ex-boyfriend, okay? It makes sense. Okay, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel, but don't subscribe just because. Subscribe and watch my content. Okay, watch the other videos and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Be an active subscriber. Okay, and do not forget, if you are a subscriber, to hit the notification bell because it lets you know when I have new videos. And you should also like the video. Okay, so we see the episode starts off. What is Issa doing? Honey, Issa is still sleeping on Daniel's couch, and I'm like, what's the couch, leather? I can't remember, but who wants to sleep on a leather couch? Was it leather? It gotta be hot in LA. Anyway, so she on the couch sleep, and you know what I'm saying, at first we like, is she dreaming about something? Okay, is something going on? Like, what is going on here? Because you hear some noises and then you see Daniel fucking somebody. I'm like, dang, was they having this before? And now she's on the couch, and then you realize, no, she's on the couch listening to him fuck someone else in his room. I'm like, what kind of shit? Who does? Look, bruh, first of all, I would not live with anyone while you sleep with. This is not going to happen. And if I do, for whatever reason, pray Jesus never happens, you can't be fucking somebody with me in the living room. It ain't going. No, I don't care if we over. I don't care if I have a whole new boyfriend or whatever. You won't be fucking nobody when I'm in the house. Like, bruh, let me leave or you leave. It's quiet. I mean, he was loud. I mean, I feel like he was having sex real hard to make sure Issa heard every nook and cranny, every juice, every stroke, every goddamn thing, okay? I was like, you're doing too much. Anyway, she gets a phone call, and then she leaves. I'm like, oh, did she get a booty call? Like, what's going on? Nope. She's a Lyft driver. So, I'm like, well, okay, girl. And as soon as the dude get in the back of her car, he throws up. Nasty. So the next day we see that she's woke, Daniel's woke, I guess old girl who he was fucking is gone, and Issa in the bathroom. First of all, why it wasn't a mirror like on the like the little cabinet? I'm like, she looking at the cabinet, ain't no mirror there. I'm like, where's the mirror? Because he's a dude and dudes are just pathetic like that. He has like a barber mirror hanging upside down on the wall, but like a little mirror like that. I'm like, what is she supposed to do with that? As she trying to look into the mirror, he just walked in the bathroom. I mean, he didn't knock, he didn't say you decent, he just walked in the bathroom. I'm like, I get it's his house, but bruh, you can't just be, look, if you're gonna let someone stay with you or whatever, you have to at least be like nice. Like, you can't, to me that was rude. Okay, yes, it's your house, I get that, but the door closed and I'm in here, like, bro, this knock and say, Issa, I need to get in there real quick. All right, no problem. Open the door and I come out. Okay, or if you knock and say, Issa, if I don't say shit, come on in. But he walked in as if she went in the bathroom and the door wasn't closed. I said, you get on my damn nerves. Anyway, she's like, oh, my bad, I'm finna go out or whatever. Did you know I was here last night? He was like, yeah. And I'm like, she's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. So, she does leave because it was a bunch of bullshit, if you ask me. So we do see at work, okay, she is still on thin ice. Now, we know that she kind of got demoted last season because the whole thing at that school, when the principal was a little bit racist and she didn't say shit. So when she could, when she admitted that it happened, they put her down in the little cubicle or whatever, and she no longer going out into the field. But she don't even like her job in real life. She doesn't. It's a check. But she's like making phone calls or whatever, and then she's like, what's this? oh, those are the schools who are kind of like not gonna work with us anymore or whatever, the ones that's already scratched out. So we then see Frida. Now Frida got a whole promotion or whatever. We knew that happened last season, and I'm like, but I don't really. Frida looks like a scary white woman, and I'm like, Frida, why are you scared? You're a white woman. I mean, what do you have to be scared about? She walking around tiptoeing like, I'm like, is you trying to backpedal and pussy pop through the hallways and go, what's going on? Is you trying to help Issa but not help Issa? Like, is you an I Spy Private Eye for the man? What's going on? We find out she is an I Spy Private Eye for the man. Well, the woman, for Issa's old boss. You know, she's like, yeah, you know, she basically wants me to kind of, you know what I'm saying, watch what you're doing and kind of spy on you to be sure that you don't fuck up nothing else. She's like, well, I'm just got my first assignment. I haven't fucked it up yet. But, you know, so if you had a chance to talk to her, ask her, like, when I will be able to get back into the field. Issa, I just, you know, she's been a raging bitch lately. She's been really, really going crazy, whatever. She's like kind of mean or whatever. So I don't feel comfortable having a conversation with her because, again, I just started my position. Yeah. I'm like, Frida. But Frida, I mean, she just don't seem helpful in this episode. Like, she couldn't help nobody. Not the stapler get stapled, not the pen get the top on it. She couldn't help nothing. But, you know, I guess it is what it is. We see, I guess Daniel gonna be a real character this season because he had his own scenes and everything. You know what I'm saying? He in the little studio and he working with a whack artist because the art was really, really whack. It happened to be Dawn from Danity Kane. She was also in Diddy's Dirty Money thing, whatever. She's been solo for a while. And she in there, honey, she's in plastic pants and this is bad. Okay, I'm like, is she not rapping and she not singing? It's some shit up in them. It was just bad, okay? And she danced around the studio, whatever. He like, man, I can't keep working with these whack ass artists or whatever. He like, bruh, her cousin is so and so and so and so. I guess somebody popping. Well, okay, I'm gonna work with her. He gonna say, well, she like, how did I do? Well, you know what? I've never heard something like that before. You know, so that's what it was. I'm like, no, she has to know it was bad. But, you know, some people just is oblivious to the bullshit. So she go back in the booth and he's continuing to work with his whack ass artist. But he do go to his sister's house and he's going to get like a guitar or whatever. And the sister teasing him like, Issa still live there? Like, she your couch still? He like, yeah, like for like, you know what I'm saying, like 2 more weeks. And she's like, what is Vanessa thing? Daniel has a whole girlfriend, or at least a side piece girl he having sex with, a regular girl who the sister know the name. He like, oh, she cool because she know it ain't like that or whatever. You know, the door with me and Issa is closed. She like, yeah, but who closed it? And it makes him think, it's a good question. Okay, so then he leaves with the whole question on his mind. So we see Molly is back. Okay, Molly back. Molly was on a whole vacation on some island or whatever, and she had a whole little vacation, you know, bae or whatever, who she been, you know what I'm saying, messing with on her little vacation. She's been gone for a couple weeks. And he like, yeah, can we like meet up or whatever in LA? You got a visa? He like, I'm from Cincinnati. And I'm looking like, girl, you ain't know that man wasn't up on the island? And she's like, oh, that's okay. Anyway, you know, Issa picks her up because Issa's a Lyft driver. They in the car chit-chatting, joking or whatever. She bring Issa back from sand because it reminds her of Issa's dry coochie. I said, now that's some shade, okay? Don't bring me back no damn sand because it's dry. My coochie dry too. Don't do that to me. Anyway, you know, they go out to eat or whatever. And, you know, my like, you know, I'm on some new shit now. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a whole different level that was before because we see Dro, let's call her. Dro is that whole married man who she been sleeping with. She said, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I had vacation dick, want to come you in LA? No, you not that. You know what I'm saying? I had Quentin trying to like have like a long distance thing. I said no, in Chicago. Now I thought, you know, Quentin was Lil Rail, who, you know, the guy she was talking to a little bit from the other firm. And I guess she played him too. And then East like, well, okay, well, I guess, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. And East like, you know, but my life right now is really, really crazy. Like, I feel like I'm going through so many things. There was ain't nothing going right. And I can't even say shit about what's not going right in my life. With Issa, you can always talk to me, okay? Don't forget that. She's like, you know what, I know. But, are you gonna be better with that whole, you know, your boyfriend joke? First of all, he's not my boyfriend. I'm saying he's my fuck buddy because he has a wife. I'm like, now who says that? He not my boyfriend. He my fuck buddy because he has a wife. Now, what kind of repetitive bullshit, bad decision making is that? I'm like, if you trying to do things bigger and better, or just better, you can't be fucking somebody who has a wife. Okay, better and fucking someone's husband can't even go in the same situation. It can't go in the same sentence, same question, same box, same square, same nothing. Okay, it could be the same messy situation, but it can't be compared to anything good at all. Molly, girl, you in danger, girl. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Issa like, whatever, I don't care because I hate him now. I would hate him too. If our mutual friend is out here, and even though he has an open, he says they have an open marriage. We have not seen his wife say they have open. We haven't seen anything from her. It's just him saying it's open. I would hate him too because I think you cheat on your wife. Okay, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. So Issa go home. Okay, she catch Daniel in the little dining room or whatever, you know what I'm saying, banging out to his music that he made, and she watching him, but he don't see her yet, and he's like, oh, you know, hey, whatever, and she's like, oh, is that you on the guitar? You know, I realized there was a guitar in the corner, like, is you playing or whatever? I like the beat, so they vibe into the music or whatever. It's a little cute, little funny situation. She's like, yeah, I do notice how you do stuff. I noticed this and I noticed that. You know what I'm saying? I be noticing. And then he was like, well, close your eyes. What color's my shirt? And she's like, I think it's stripes. It was brown. And then they laughing. Okay. And then he go in for a kiss. She was like, hold up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we should do that. And he like, Issa, I'm confused. She's like, confused about what? Like, what's going on here? He like, you know what I'm saying? Out of all the places you can go to live, you can't live with me. She was like, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You live close to my job, and you know what I'm saying? We shouldn't do this because we know better. Like, it's a whole thing. And she's like, you know what? We was friends. You close to my job. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come here. You know what I'm saying? Not for us. And he like, but you were just tripping or whatever and dropping a little hints about who I'm fucking. He like, nah, that ain't what I was saying. Like, I don't care who you fuck at all. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to let me know. Like, give me a heads up. It's going down, so I won't be here. And he was like, okay, whatever. And it's a whole little awkward moment because it's like, oh, this glass is heavy. Is it daylight 7 times? And she got this, walks away. It was very awkward because he thought she wanted something, and she like, I don't know, that ain't what I want. And he tried to kiss her, and she had, you know what I'm saying, nah, bruh, I'm good. So she walk away, and he looking like, well, damn, I guess I was wrong. Okay, we see that whole thing. Now, see, we get back to Molly. Molly, to me, in my opinion, is not making good decisions, okay? Because what is she doing? She is in her kitchen, on the counter, getting head by someone else's husband, okay? That is how Dro should be announced, as someone else's husband, okay? His name ain't Dro. What's his name? Someone else's husband, all day, every day. And I'm like, Dro, you ain't shit. And Molly, you ain't shit either. Even if someone tells me and my wife has an open marriage, you can't do shit for me, bruh. Like, you can't get nowhere in life fucking someone else's spouse. God don't work. God won't send you someone else's stuff. Okay? Ever. You getting head on the kitchen counter by that woman's husband. Jesus Christ. Just nasty. So, the next morning, he's still there. They wake up in the morning, hey, it was all look cute or whatever. She's smiling, he's smiling. He like, you know what I'm saying, want me to make us some breakfast. I sure do. If you hear ring, 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 it's his wife. You know what I want? I don't want to be in the bed with a man and I have to get off his chest so he can answer his phone from his wife. Like, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for that. Like, you can't have a whole wife and be in my space. Okay? Fuck you mean. So he answered the phone call. Hey, yeah, what's up? No, I'm still at Molly's. I'm like, so she know? Cause he been there all night. I'm still at Molly's. Molly looks just uncomfortable, bitch. You know he got a wife. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Ma. You know I got a wife. Come on now, DMX on. You know he got a wife. So he hang up like, I'll talk later. All right, bye. Nah, she all on her feelings. You know what I'm saying? Kiki. No, girl, stop. Focus. Anyway, because I don't want to do the whole thing with the song popping in my head, and I'm just doing that. So now she in her feelings, and she's like, look, we got to create some boundaries. So I need boundaries because it's just too much. You're like, all right, what's wrong? What's up? You know, we either going to be friends who don't have sex or acquaintances who have sex occasionally, but we don't, like, do anything else besides just have sex. He's like, well, why? He like, because when there's not boundaries, things get muddy. I don't want things to be muddy. I don't want things to be muddy. She's like, so no phone calls, no pancakes, you know what I'm saying? We can't go on no dates, no hanging out or whatever. It's just sex. He like, oh my God. He like, all right, fam, whatever. So she think it's cool. The following day, she in her little pedicure, he come calling. She's like, I thought I told you, like, no phone calls. Oh, I'm just calling to check on you because we still friends or whatever. We still acquaintances. So like, how did your negotiations with your job go? Because you got a whole new job. Oh, it went good. They gave me everything I asked for. He like, all right, cool. That means we gotta go hang out or whatever. We gotta go celebrate. Acquaintances celebrate, right? She like, fine. We can meet up at whatever at 9 o'clock. Cool. That's the whole thing. Now see, Issa is at work doing follow-up phone calls to the schools, and one person say, damn it, one person says, well, we stopped working with y'all because y'all logo was real racist. So y'all need to fix that. I'm like, is it racist? What's going on here? So she then realized that a lot of schools have canceled with us. Okay, so she starts calling some of them. They do say, you know what I'm saying, y'all got all non-black people on the picture, but only one black employee, which is Issa. You saying mean white people. You said mean white people to our schools, and they just had all these different complaints. You know what I'm saying? Y'all racist. It's just these different things. So she realized these are the reasons why the program is fucking up so bad, because we seen racists, and we're going to these, you know what I'm saying, minority schools, and it's not a good look. So she was doing a good job. She went to tell the boss, okay, I found out, you know what I'm saying, these are the reasons that the school stopped going with us. And how did you find that out? Well, I was making follow-up calls, and I thought if I can just find out the reasons, it'll help us or whatever. I didn't ask you to do that. Why would you do that, whatever? And she kind of going off on Issa, and I'm looking like, bitch, hold up. Who you talking to like that? Issa boss looked like an angry woman who's drunk. Like, you at work and you might be hungover, or you just working and you hungover, or you anywhere you hungover, and you have to have a real conversation. Like, she seemed like she was a bit tipsy, or like she had been drunk the day before, and she's not. She just seemed weird drunk to me, if you ask me. I don't need you speaking for us, and you know what I'm saying. You're always overstepping your boundaries. So I'm looking like, if you don't want her speaking for y'all, why do y'all have her making phone calls? Confused. Anyway, I would have you back in the field, but you still have her calling the schools for certain reasons, so you can't get mad if she found out the reasons that y'all fucking up. But I digress. She said, you know what I think all of our issues, everything that comes up recently, you have been the center of it. So how about you fix that issue? I would have been like, bitch, who you talking to? Who you talking to? It was fucking real bullshit, if you ask me. Anyway, she walks away, but Frida was sitting there the whole time and ain't say shit. She didn't raise an eyebrow, lift a finger, you know what I'm saying? She didn't whisper and say, excuse me, nothing. She stayed silent. She's making me so mad. She then get a text from Daniel, like, heads up, meaning, I'm gonna be fucking tonight, don't go to the crib. So Issa got a plan. I'm gonna drive Lyft all night until he stops fucking. She called Molly, who was getting ready to go hang out with Dro, say, hey, girl, you want to ride around with me for a little while or whatever? I need to kind of waste time before I go home. So, sure, but I need to be back by this time, because again, she been with that woman's husband later. So she picked Molly up in the lift. It's gonna be a party lift. I'm like, is party lift a real thing? I drive my own car, so I don't know about Lyft or Uber. Is party lift real? Like, you can get in a lift and there be a party? Confusing. Which I know that this means there's more people in the car, but that's just weird. I don't want to ride with strangers. So Molly trying to meet up with that woman's husband, whereas Issa is trying to avoid going home to catch Daniel fucking. But you know what I'm saying, they riding around nonetheless. She got her little Capri Suns in the car, as you know what I'm saying, little the customers can drink out of. They first pick up two little girls. Well, not little girls, but two girls who remind them of themselves at that age. They're going to the club to meet some dude. And it's just, it was what it was. The second ride, though, Molly like, let's pick up somebody cute. They found a cute dude named, like, Nathan. Go pick him up simply because he's cute. Now, he get in the car. Oh, my God, it takes so long to get, a few blocks in L.A. L.A. this, L.A. that. You know what? We don't talk about L.A. like that. So they kind of, you can tell that Issa and dude flirting a little bit back and forth. She's like, you know what? You're not going where we gonna take you somewhere to get these tacos. He like, oh, so So this is employee to get you fed, not me. And it's a whole little flirtation thing going on. So Molly then say, let's pick up somebody else. Now again, Issa just trying to see, when she can go home, and Molly just trying to get to that woman's husband. So they pick up a second guy. Now the second guy got in the car. They're like, well, he big. Like, can he fit in the car? And I'm like, because her car was kind of little, but he fits in the back seat. He get in the car. Oh, this a party lift? All right, bet. Let me get 2 Capri Suns. I'm like, 2? Bitch, you one person. What's going on here? But she gives him the 2. So they drive in. They like, well, where you going? He's like, oh, I'm just along for the ride. I'm looking like, do the people getting lifts and Ubers and they don't know where to go? I'm just confused. Anyway, they in a car or whatever. Nathan, the cute dude, he's sitting back, he chilling. You know what I'm saying? Him and Issa looking at each other through the rearview mirror. And then old boy starts rolling a blunt. Molly like, Issa, you got a situation back there. She looked back and she was like, oh, sir, can you not do that? Back there. He's like, you good. And she was like, what? He keeps rolling the blunt and then lights it. Cute Nathan say, bruh, the ladies asked you, not to do that. He like, you know what I'm saying? The bitches said it's a party. I say, here we go. Why they gotta be bitches? And he like, man, took the blunt out of his mouth, threw it out the window. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And now it's a fight. Look, cute Nathan, big blunt smoker in the back of the car, fighting in the back of the car. Mommy crying, well, not crying, but she's screaming. Issa screaming, pull over! I can't pull over! Ain't no parking space. It was the weirdest, funniest thing because they having a full-fledged fight in the back seat, and Issa like, I can't pull over because I can't find no parking space. Mommy was like, bitch, fuck a parking space, just pull over. They pull over. Cutie jump out. Wait, where you going? You can't just leave like that. I can't be here. He run off because he done beat Big Boy's ass. I'm like, oh my god. He in the back just crying, little bitch. You should have not smoked that blunt. She asked you nicely. So we see that whole thing. We then see Issa get home after a long night of lifting, okay, around town. She like, cause she texted Daniel earlier and said, are you done? He never responds. So when she get to the house, he sit on the couch like he just sitting there. I'm like, bitch, what? You couldn't text her back? And she say, so you couldn't text me back? Oh, I fell asleep. But before you fell asleep, you finished, right? At that point, you couldn't text me back. But I digress. She like, this some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Look, you let me live here for free, you know what I'm saying? You giving up your space for me or whatever, and I don't want to seem ungrateful, but it's just some things, I just can't, you know what I'm saying? It's just some things, like what Issa, speak your mind. She like, look, I do care who you fuck, okay? I do care who you fuck, you know what I'm saying? Because I still care about you, okay? You up here fucking people in the house with me here, acting like we ain't got no kind of history. Like, what's up with that bullshit? And he like, you said that you came here because, you know what I'm saying, it was close to work, whatever. Now I'm confused. She was like, look, you know what I'm saying, you don't make it any easy for me or whatever to say things or whatever, but I still like you, whatever. And I came here because I needed someone who would be there for me, and I knew you would be, okay? And again, don't play innocent because you be fucking girls in my face on purpose. And he do. All good and stuff, was a little dark chocolate stuff. And then he trying to unpack, because again, like, first you said that you wasn't here for that, now you saying this or whatever. It's okay. All right, Issa, cool. He go in his room and close the door. I said, now what kind of shit is that? That's it? If he said something. So we then see Molly. Molly at home, okay. She in her room. It seems as if she maybe got out of the shower. She's in her room, and then she go in her kitchen, and when she go in her front room, drove in the house. She like, so you let yourself in? He like, oh, yeah, I did. And they laugh for a quick little second, and then they kissing or whatever. She's like, yeah, can I get my key back? She slid it on in there. He was like, oh, why? She's like, because it's my key. You know what I'm saying? I meant to ask about it before or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? How does he not want my key back? He like, what's this about or whatever? She like, oh my God. I'm trying to do things differently now. You know what I'm saying? I told you I need boundaries. This is one, you can't just be coming and going or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. And then he like, what's going on? Look, okay, you get to have me when you want me, and that ain't fair to me. You know what I'm saying? It's always on your terms or whatever, and that's fucked up. I don't want that no more. And you know what I'm saying? I need boundaries. You need to respect that, because just because you and your wife can do whatever and fuck whoever. That don't mean I want my shit all messy. This fool then replied back and said, don't speak on what me and my wife do. Bitch, who you talking to? Look, other woman's husband, get the fuck out my house, okay? That's what I would have said, but I wouldn't fuck somebody else's husband. Anyway, he said, you need to figure out what you want. She said, I want my key back. That's what I want. So he gives her a key back, and he was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go. I think you should. And he was like, ugh, as if she was gonna say, no, you know what? Don't go. I'm tripping. No, bitch. Give me my key. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Holler at you later. Dro really be acting like he not a whole married man, and like her wanting these boundaries don't make no sense. They make perfect sense. Honestly, they really, really do. But whatever. And then we see, Issa, at the house on the couch or whatever. Daniel was in his room. He come out on the couch. He sit down. It's so funny how they have the fake TV shows that they watch. They watch some show with Maxine from Living Single, Bill Bellamy on there, who's a comedian, and Ron from A Different World. I ain't seen Ron in forever. Was Ron in anything else? He had that weird show with him and Flex. It was like an alien space cadets or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, it's like some kind of fake show. I think that's cute. Last season it was like a fake scandal kind of underground, slavery type of show that everybody was watching. Now they're watching this particular show. I think it's funny. Anyway, so now they're on the couch watching this show, Issa and Daniel, and then she get a text that she got a $50 tip from cute Nathan. She gonna fuck Nathan. If she don't, I will. Anyway, he like, all right, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? The house is yours tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, all right, Daniel. Thank you. And then Daniel leaves. She then gets another little notification that it's like a Lyft ride for like $250, and she gets her ass up and she goes to work, and she should. Why? Because she ain't got no money and she needs to get the fuck up out that man's house. And I'm like, okay, girl, if you like it, I love it. And that's how the show ends. So it's a great beginning to the season. I'm ready to see where the season goes, this particular one, because her and Daniel is gonna be kind of weird. Plus, if they throw the dude Nathan in there, you know what I'm saying? We have not seen Kelly, or I can't think of Amanda's character's name on here. So I just kind of I want to see how it transpires. So again, please like this video, okay? You can share this video, and if you have not done so already, go ahead and subscribe, okay? Peace.